Surah 2, Al-Baqarah. The cow, number of verses, 286. Place of revelation, Medina. Detailed meaning of the title. Al-Baqarah translates to the cow, referring to the story of the cow in verses 67 to 73. Context of the revelation. Surah Al-Baqarah was revealed in Medina shortly after the Hijrah, migration of Muslims from Mecca to Medina. This period marked the establishment of the Muslim community as a socio-political entity. The Muslims were in the process of consolidating their position in Medina, facing both internal and external challenges. Internally, there were tensions between the Aus and Khazraj tribes, along with the presence of hypocrites and Jewish tribes who had their own interests. Externally, the Muslim community faced the constant threat of attacks from the Quraysh of Mecca. Al-Baqarah addresses various aspects of community life, legal matters, and spirituality, aiming to strengthen the nascent Muslim society. Specific issues like the direction of prayer, Qibla, fasting, and economic regulations were addressed, making it a comprehensive guide for the newly formed Islamic State. Key themes: guidance, comprehensive guidance for personal and communal conduct; law, legal rulings and ethical standards; faith, emphasis on belief in Allah, His messengers, and the afterlife; virtues, reciting Surah Al-Baqarah provides protection against evil and offers extensive guidance on various aspects of life; practical teachings, follow the guidance provided in the Quran, uphold ethical and legal standards in personal and communal life; strengthen faith in Allah, His messengers, and the afterlife. Prophets mentioned: Prophet Adam, Prophet Ibrahim, Abraham, Prophet Musa, Moses, Prophet Isa, Jesus. Outline of the stories: creation of Adam and the angels' prostration, verses 30 to 39. This passage narrates the story of Adam's creation, the command to the angels to prostrate before him, and Iblis's, Satan's, refusal. It also includes the account of Adam and Eve's expulsion from paradise after being deceived by Satan. Covenant with the children of Israel, verses 40 to 86. This section addresses the children of Israel, reminding them of the covenant they made with God, and recounting various blessings and miracles bestowed upon them, such as their deliverance from Pharaoh and the provision of manna and quails. It also discusses their transgressions and the consequences they faced. Story of the cow, verses 67 to 73. The surah gets its name from this story. It recounts an incident where the children of Israel were commanded to sacrifice a cow to solve a murder mystery. Their initial reluctance and questioning of God's command are highlighted. The change of Qibla, verses 142 to 150. This event marks the change in the direction of prayer from Jerusalem to the Kaaba in Mecca. It signifies a new phase in the Muslim identity and the establishment of a distinct Muslim community. Laws on fasting and Ramadan, verses 183 to 187. The obligations of fasting during the month of Ramadan are detailed here. The significance, rules, and spiritual benefits of fasting are emphasized. Battle of Badr, verses 190 to 195. Although not explicitly named, these verses provide guidance on the rules of engagement in warfare, which can be linked to the context of the Battle of Badr, the first major battle between the Muslims and the Quraysh of Mecca. Rules on divorce and marriage, verses 221 to 242. Various rules regarding marriage, divorce, and family life are provided. These verses include guidance on treating women fairly, waiting periods, iddah, and maintaining harmony in marital relationships. Story of King Saul, Talut, and Goliath, Jalut, verses 246 to 251. This passage narrates the story of the selection of King Saul as the leader of the Israelites, their battle against Goliath, and Dawood's victory over Goliath. Guidance on charity, verses 261 to 274. The importance of charity, tzedakah, and the rewards for those who give generously are discussed. It provides guidelines on how to give and the attitude one should have while giving. Prohibition of interest, riba, verses 275 to 281. These verses prohibit the practice of charging interest on loans and emphasize ethical financial dealings. They warn of severe consequences for those who engage in usury. Summary of the verses, verses 1 to 5. Description of the pious believers, verses 6 to 20. Characteristics of disbelievers and hypocrites, verses 21 to 39. Creation of Adam and the guidance provided to humanity, verses 40 to 286. Legal rulings, ethical guidelines, and communal instructions,